Hello, my name is Chris. Today I'm going to review the BMW 650i xDrive convertible 2017. If this is the first time you're watching a review on my channel, allow me to extend to you a personal welcome. On the outside, you'll immediately remark that this car is low slung with an elegant beauty. You can tell that countless hours were spent on the design and argued over by passionate people. Look at this cut line that cuts across, swooping down, giving the impression of motion. Very attractive. Up front, you'll notice the ginormous wheels. Here, the soft top is not hard. It's a tissue, but it's well insulated, and the fit and finish is very good, as you can see. When you close the doors, the windows pinch up into the weathering. BMW, being a professional brand, has been consistently improving the interiors of its higher end models. They used to be laggards versus their German competitors, but now I think they've jumped ahead. A year ago, I tested the Audi RS7 and it wasn't as good as this. The seats have an incredible leather, very soft, yet they feel very durable. Simply put, you are in a cocoon of wealth. The Harman Kardon sound system sounds great. I don't even think there's a need to upgrade to the Bang & Olufsen. And once again, I want to give you a sense of just how luxurious this interior is. These digital dials look real, and the number highlights as you raise your speed. Of course, if you're too sexy for dials, you can always look in the front windshield with the heads-up display. The touch quality of these buttons, although they don't look that awesome, the friction in play is excellent. In the center console, the press quality of the buttons is excellent, and those knobs are jewelry-like and feel wonderful when you turn them. You really have a sense of quality when you touch the different devices on your center console. You get the sense that thoughtful people were thinking about how the customer would feel as they touch the different parts of the interior of the vehicle. Very well done. There is absolutely no noise, vibration, or harshness. Very quiet on the highway. There are 5 drive modes. The middle one, the comfort one, seems to be GT perfect. The M in the door sill designates an M package was selected. This V8 4.4 liter does 14.8 in the city, 9.6 on the highway. It takes premium unleaded, and the surge really comes at about 3,000 RPM. Even the roof clamps are over-engineered. This V8 delivers a 4.5 second 0 to 60, which is plenty fast for this type of vehicle. Here are my thoughts on the road. They're very good. Hello car lovers. In a 2017 BMW 650 xDrive. So it's the beginning of the season. BMW gave Ross the hot car. So we're going to go throw a shout out to BMW Canada and also BMW Laval, where Ross got the car. In fact, when I own a BMW, I went to BMW Laval, and I can tell you it's like the best service I ever had in my life. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I'd buy another BMW again, is just to go get my service done at BMW Laval. They're not paying me to say that. I paid them, and I'm saying that. So, what about this car? What about this car? What am I going to tell you about this car? How can you screw up a car when the customer's giving you $120,000, $130,000 for it? Because this comes with an M package and everything, so it's about $120,000, $130,000 plus tax. They can't make any mistakes, right? At that price, it has to be like perfect. Well, rest assured, it's perfect. It is the finest GT car I have ever driven. And let me explain why. First of all, it's got that big, low-slung look. When you're sitting inside, it's got, for the front passengers at least, there's a whole lot of room. I'm with Ross. We're not rubbing elbows or shoulders. The visibility is surprisingly good. It's everything you need in what we could call the personal luxury segment. Now, at that price, you're beginning to compete with Porsche, with Jaguar, all kinds of competitors. What edge does this car have? Well, a Porsche 911 is really, I mean, they've GT'd it a bit apparently. I haven't driven a Porsche. The last time I drove a 911 was a 2001, so I can't really say. From all accounts, they've GT'd the car a little bit, but I mean, it's still a sports car, rear engined. This is a front engine V8. I think it's twin turbo or twin scroll or whatever it is BMW calls it. 445 horsepower. It's a 4.5 second car for 0 to 60. So we're gonna do a quick 0 to 60 run. Oh, Jesus. And there it is. This is the real GT car. It's quiet on the highway. In comfort mode, like there's 5 modes, right? Comfort is the one in the middle. There's Comfort Plus, Eco, there's Sport, there's Sport Plus. But in comfort mode, the steering has still got its heft. The steering actually is really good. I love the steering. It's got just the right amount of resistance in it. I find the suspension is tuned perfectly, spot on. A few, like, what do you get for all this money? It's in the details you get this thing. It's in the leather on the dash, the contrast stitching. Like, this is an interior cocoon of leather. The seats are perfect. The steering wheel is redonkulous. These knobs here for the climate control and the volume, I'm telling you, it's like little pieces of jewelry. You're gonna be mesmerized. You're gonna find yourself raising and lowering the temperature just to fiddle with the knobs, not because you need a different temperature in the cabin. I'm telling you, they're that awesome. This big screen here looks like it came off an iPad. The graphics are really nice. The interface is complicated like all these things are, whatever. The seats are adjustable like crazy, including the all-important bolsters here, which you can adjust. I love that. So, yeah, it's a cocoon. It's a little luxury cocoon which feels sporty. It really feels sporty. So what am I going to tell you about this car? It's really good. And if you got $130,000 or $140,000 because you got to pay the silly tax on it, and you like it, why don't you buy it? You'll feel better. I mean, how can you not feel better? Every time you finish work, you're going to get to your car. I know what I'm working for. And that is the review.